Well, welcome Driftomaniacs, it's Richie here. This is my new Cajun Commander brushless airboat. It's ready to run. It is huge, hence the reason why the box is on the floor for this unboxing and review. Yours for between $350 and $250 depending where you get it from. The one thing you do need to budget for is the battery. While it says it's ready to run, you will need a 3S Lipo really to go with this, which needs a Dean's connector. So without more ado, let's get it unboxed. Let's have a look at the outside of the box and check out why you should buy the Cajun Commander Airboat. Well, it comes with a Tactic 2.4 GHz radio, which means nothing's going to interfere with it. It comes with a highly detailed V8 engine there, including, looking at that, the air filter, the exhaust headers. It comes with a metal propeller guard there to keep your fingers nice and safe, and that's pre-painted at the factory for your convenience. It's got the camo paint scheme there, which is printed directly onto the plastic, meaning it should last a long time. Really neat eye-catching feature, if you've seen this at all online or pictures of it, is this 12 LED setup with the lights on the front, so that you can actually run it at night, which I'm sure I'm looking forward to having great fun. Neat feature, that. The battery tray here is sized to accommodate up to a 3S LiPo pack. In fact, it recommends 11.5 volt, 3200 milliamp 30C LiPo pack as an affordable option there. You can obviously put one with more milliamps in if you need be. So, without more ado, let's open the box. Well, as unboxings go, as you can see, this is a fair old size. So, let's shake it open. Okay, when I finally wrestled the lid off, we have inside here this huge airboat. This thing is like massive. It's like a couple of feet long by about 18 inches wide, as you're going to see in a second. What else have we got in here? We've got our instruction manual. We've got some boat tape on here. So that's the only thing that is included in there, but I didn't expect it to come in much in terms of spares. Shouldn't really need it. Okay, I'm guessing in here we've got the radio box, so I'm just going to open that up. As ever, always use a sharp knife to unbox these things, making sure, if you've got children around as I have, that you don't leave it out on the side. Okay, just getting the radio out here. Looks to be quite a nice little lightweight unit here. On the front here we've got steering trim, throttle trim, steering rate on here, which is great. We've got the third channel buttons on here, so I'm going to investigate what they do. Maybe they turn the lights on and off, I'd guess. On the back here we have steering reversing, throttle reversing, and the on and off switch. So just going to put some batteries in this and get the airboat out of the box. Sorry, I should have said the Tactic radio here does come with a fairly comprehensive instruction manual. Also talks about the receiver here, where you've got the third channel on there, and talks through the setup on there. This is pretty comprehensive, I would say, at this kind of price point to get something like this. Normally they're just like one sheet of paper or something. Pretty impressed. I'm just going to remove the airboat from the packaging here. Just cut away the ends with the knife to make it easier. So hopefully, there we go. A nice easy job, and not me battling like I normally do on camera to remove the thing. Just gonna get the knife again, cut it out of the bag, and let's look at it. Well, here is what you get for your money with the Cajun Commander Airboat from Aquacraft. This is very clearly stated as ready to run. My only criticism with it being, it's actually far from that in terms of the fact you need batteries for the radio, and you need to buy a LiPo, which I knew. You also need to buy a charger for that, so you're going to have quite a bit of expense if you've not got those items already on top of buying that. So I would put it almost ready to run. Certainly not ready to run out of the box, because you do need to buy other things, which is something that you need to be aware of, and those items can add up to quite an amount of money. Moving on the front of the boat here, look at these LED lights. These are probably about 15 mil across each of them. We've got 12 of them, 2 on either side. Then we've got the 6 on the front. Moving along, very highly detailed with the airboat chair. We've even got the steering lever on there, which we've got our ESC, zoom in on that, tucked away underneath there. And you've got this superb engine block at the back. You've got a fully detailed metal cage. You still want to keep your fingers away from the back of this. There's nothing preventing fingers going through from there, but obviously you're going to take some care with that. We got our steering set up here. That's actually, we got the servo, must be located inside the steering wire, goes down there. But overall, very, very impressed with the level of detail and the size of the thing. It's just like colossal. It's like 2 foot long or more by about 18 inches wide. So we're going to find out where the battery goes in now. I'm guessing under that chair. So let's see. Indeed, there's a clip here to release, and there's pins on the back of here that go into the holes on there, and there we have inside. We've got a separate pack for our receiver power, which is interesting in this day and age. Most of them are run off of the RC and the main battery there. We've got Dean's connector on there. We've got a, looks like, waterproof servo down in there. You can take this hatch shut to stop any water ingress. Very doubtful this thing is going to flip over, but I believe it can go at some speed, and you might want to do so just in case the wind was to catch under the boat. Anyway, so I'm going to get some batteries and my power pack and get to work with this. Well, as it turns out, this isn't actually the receiver pack at all. This switch simply turns the lights on, and you can see we're all lit up like a Christmas tree now. Just going to quickly turn the lights off so you can see what they're like in the dark. Hopefully that gives a good contrast of just how bright the lights look on the boat. You've got on the bottom here what appears initially just to be double-sided sticky tape. It's not. This is 2 pieces of Velcro, meaning you can stick one to the bottom of your battery. I actually have Velcro on the bottom of mine for use in my other boat anyway. This is Traxxas battery I'm using here, but I've just had a connector made up which connects the Dean's plug to the Traxxas one, so I'm going to fit that in place and take it outside. Okay, when you've connected the battery in there, and this Onyx pack fits very well in there, not much any movement at all really in the sides there anyway, which is great. Even with it Velcro down to know it's not going to move around much. I've just powered it up. I would recommend that you do the same just to check that everything is working before you go and take it out. Quick sanity check on the steering. Full and free movement both sides. Just very, very gently going to give it some throttle. Oh. Whoa, yeah. That didn't initially want to move, but as you've seen there, definitely when fitting the cover back on, you need to make sure the wires go under that little bit there for the waterproofing. As I say, it comes with tape, so you can take this entire lid down. Well, there we are. The Aquacraft Cajun Commander Airboat is now all prepped up and ready to go. I've even stuck my GoPro mount down on there to get some onboard footage. The next video I have coming up will be of this airboat doing its first run on water, so if you want to see that, then please do like and subscribe, as that's coming up as our next video. Many thanks for watching.